few days ago, it was a holiday in my country, and usually during these holidays, we eat a lot of food, we eat a lot of cake, we eat a lot of crisps and candy and all of that. And I decided to take part in that during this year because lately I haven't actually been eating any candy, I haven't been eating anything, I haven't drank any sodas, I haven't done any of that. And what is interesting here is that I actually thought to myself that I might as well just try this because I haven't been with candy for a long time, I don't have cravings, I don't have urges for that. So let me just try it for one day. We went to our friend's house and we actually got some cake after lunch. So it was like sun and I had my cake, I sat down and I ate some of the cake, and I thought to myself that this isn't really, it doesn't taste that well. I know it's going to be detrimental to my future self, even if I just have a little bit today. But I thought to myself that I might as well just try it because why not? So I sat down at like 1 p.m. and I had my cake and I ate. And I thought to myself that this doesn't really give me that much. And I also, when I drank like a soda, like a Coca-Cola or something like that, I actually drank it and I thought to myself, this doesn't even taste as great as I imagine it to be. So now I'm actually having some things that aren't actually great to my own body, but I'm just doing them because I decided to do it. Because what I realized during these months with me not having any candy, not doing all of these instant gratification activities is that you feel so much better when you're without them. And I can't really explain this in a great way because, when you think to yourself that most people are basing their life around like alcohol, around like candy, around video games, around junk food, just pleasurable activities that are instant gratification, because for me, I don't even get that much stimulation from them. And when you start basing your life upon delayed gratification, you just see through all of this like garbage, because it truly is garbage, because you can do something that is better for your future self, but that is a bit more boring, but it's harder to do that in the present moment because it's harder to take that decision, but it's truly worth it. Later on in the evening during this day, I actually decided to have some sodas, I had some crisps and candy after dinner. I didn't really feel that great when I had these things, because when I had like candy, I had like sodas, I just got this weird I don't know, like this feeling in my stomach that I didn't really feel that great. I was very, very lethargic and I was tired and I had like a carb crash. That is the word that I'm looking for. And I had a very, very hard like carb crash and I just wanted to sleep. So that didn't really end up well. But what is interesting here is that I actually thought to myself before this that this is actually going to be pretty great just one day and I'm going to try this out. I won't go back to this, but it will be great. But then I thought to myself that, nah, this doesn't even feel that great. Of course, like once in a while it won't hurt you, but I feel so much better when I'm just disciplined on my normal day-to-day routine instead of like doing instant gratification activities, because it's harder for me to actually do delayed gratification activities, but instant gratification is a lot easier to do in the present moment, but they're actually detrimental to you in the long run. To be honest, I don't really care about what other people do with their own lives, like if they want to base their life upon delayed gratification, instant gratification, or whatever. We get to choose what we want to do with our own life, but I just think it's important for me to just explain that you can do whatever with your own life, you decide. But this is just how I feel about this and just my viewpoint of it all, because I feel so much better when I base my life upon delayed gratification. When you do the things that you're actually supposed to, it's very, very interesting, because then you can just sit and stare at a wall and be happy. Like for me, for example, when I sit and stare at a wall, for most of the times, if I've been doing the right things and if I've been doing all of the things that I'm supposed to, it's actually pleasurable, because you like the version of you that exists, and that is actually very, very powerful, because that's how you develop self-love. You just need to take action with a small step today, and that is actually how you start accomplishing your goals. Do something small today to accomplish your goals, and that is just how I would do it. And I really hope that you got some value out of this video, and remember to stay disciplined on this path, and see you in the next one.